Chloe, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, we're just doing roll call attendance, so if you could do yours.
Okay, hi, my name is Chloe. Pronouns she, her. All my access needs are met.
Great, thank you. VP Events.
Tifron, Vegan has all my siblings already. That's fine.
Great. VP University.
Hi, this is Rishu, VP University, all access needs are met.
Great. Moving on to staff, operations organizer. So, guess Petey's still not here, but admin assistant. Awesome, thank you. I'd also like to amend and add that Simmer is on a leave of absence. That is the VP Finance. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so sorry. Then I'll move on to finance coordinator. Awesome, thank you. And then I'll move on to Kurt online.
Hi, all my access needs are met.
Awesome. And then we'll move on to BD to do our attendance. Yes. Awesome. Great. Okay. Move on to consent agenda. Be resolved to adopt the following consent agenda by unanimous consent.
Point of order.
Yeah.
We need a motion. There needs to be a motion to amend semester rental.
Yeah, that's if it's fine.
Okay.
Just need to grab a mover in a second.
Okay, so I'll need a mover for the leave of absence for Simmer, VP Finance. Rishi moves, seconder. Sam seconds. Seek unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion is carried unanimously. Moving back to consent agenda, be resolved to adopt the following consent agenda by unanimous consent. Seeing none, motion is carried unanimously. Moving on to adoption of agenda, I need a mover. Rishi moves, second. Sam seconds. Be resolved to adopt the agenda as presented. Any list or amendments?
Yes. VP University amends, we have to have two amendments. First of all, the first amendment is Mondays budget, whereas the current council committees vacancy are not yet filled, whereas because the current council committees are not yet filled and committee meetings have not yet been started, motions cannot be passed. Whereas the VP University, with the consent of VP Events, intends to start Monday from the start of the summer semester, be it resolved to pass $1,200 from the Events Committee budget, line item 817/20 for purchasing food supplies for Mondays.
I'm guessing you move.
Yeah.
I need a seconder.
Sam.
Sam seconds.
Second amendment from VP University would be an AVP appointment, whereas under R17 of Council Policies, VP Vice Presidents may appoint Associate Vice Presidents to assist in duties of respective executive offices, whereas under R17 of Council Policies, nominations for the position of Associate Vice President shall be ratified, subject to approval by the Executive Committee by a majority vote. Whereas Nevleen Colbrar and Ariana Shamsuddin have been nominated by Vishu Baga to be the Associate Vice President, University and Academic Affairs for the year 2024-2025. Be it resolved that the Executive Committee appoints Nevleen Colbrar and Ariana Shamsuddin as the Associate Vice President, University and Academic Affairs until April 30th, 2020.
I guess you move again and
Yep.
the seconder.
Second.
Sam seconds. Gonna seek unanimous consent on the amendment. Any abstentions? Okay, seeing none, amendment is carried. Any other lists? Sam?
I have a number of amendments for the meeting today. Start off with the new business ones, and then the new business items are office supplies. Would you like me to read them out or? Oh,
Yeah.
New business office supplies, whereas the SFSS executive kitchen was in dire need of cleaning, be it resolved to reimburse Chloe Edson $60.78 and Sam Hillary $20.73 from the office supplies line item 720/20. Second motion is ABCS funding, whereas the SFSS executive was invited to an Alliance of BC Students Conference, whereas the conference will help equip student leaders with skills, knowledge, and networks they need to succeed in the roles as change makers in BC. We resolved to spend up to $450 from the conference line item 740/20 for CD&E to attend the ABCS Skills Training Conference from May 25th to May 26th. Student Care Conference, the next item, whereas the SFSS President and VP Internal were invited to the 2024 Student Care Conference, we resolved to spend up to $400 from the conference line item 740/20. Then Executive Committee Vice Chair appointment. Executive Committee Vice Chair elections, be resolved to appoint X Vice Chair of the Executive Committee for the 2024-2025 council year. I will then add the in-camera is a in-camera item titled ASA update.
Yeah.
Yep. And to furthermore strike the previous motions that were office supplies 1, office supplies 2, conference 1, and conference 2.
Okay. Guessing you move?
Move.
Seconder. Rishi seconds. Any discussion? Okay. I'm gonna seek unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion's carried. Any other amendments? Yeah.
Whereas under R17 of council policies, vice presidents may appoint associate vice presidents to assist in the duties of their respective executive offices. Whereas under R-17 of council policies, nomination for the position of associate vice president shall be verified subject to approval by the executive committee by majority vote. Whereas Justine Contra and Rebel Buffer has been nominated by Sifran Motwani to be the associate vice president of events and student affairs for the year 2024 to 25. Be it resolved that the executive committee appoint Justine Contra and Rebel Buffer as associate vice president of events and student affairs until April 30th, 2024.
Okay, guessing you move as well.
Are you adding your discussion?
I need a seconder.
I'll second.
Rishi seconds, discussion. Seeing none, seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, carried unanimously. List again.
I would like to discuss list discussion item. SFSS club night to be held on Friday, May 31st, 2024.
Guessing you move. Seconder, Rishi seconds. Any discussion?
There have been past club nights being held under SFSS banner.
We'll do that later. Yeah. Seeing none, this is carried unanimously. Okay, any other lists? Okay, seeing none, be resolved to adopt the agenda as amended. Gonna see, do I need a mover?
Yep.
I need a mover.
Oh, no. Sorry, we just need to seek unanimous consent. I forgot we already did this one.
Okay. Seek unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion to adopt the agenda as amended is carried. Okay, moving on to reports. Reports from management. Okay. Okay. For today, I know we probably don't have updates for you guys. Do you have any that you wanted to talk about? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, cool. If there's nothing, we could move on to
We've goes to new business, which we reissues item following what was done in chat.
okay. No, we wanted to move the discussion first and then do motions after.
Everything. Scroll up.
Yeah. Cindy? Correct. We wanted to do the discussion and in camera before motions so that we don't keep staff waiting. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move to suspend the rules. And to move section 10 and 11 and 12 before new business. And
If you want to change the order of the
I see. Okay, let me move that first. So I'm gonna move section 10, 11, and 12 before new business. And then we're also gonna change the order of in-camera items and put
for Reddit and ASA before management discussion.
right. So let's put the discussion for Reddit and the discussion for ASA before the restructuring for management. Guessing I need a mover. Risha moves, seconder, Sam seconds. Any discussion? Seeing none. Seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none. Motion to suspend the rule is carried. Okay. Yeah.
Just for point of information, the people in chat can't hear us right now. Will like us speaking up change it? Do we need to speak louder? Can they hear me now? Pretty much.
We can hear Emmanuel and Sam, but that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So going forward, if we could speak a little louder if you're gonna speak, and if that doesn't work, then maybe Rishu could, Rishu, you could turn on your mic when they're speaking over there. Yeah. Okay. And then you could turn on yours too. Okay, cool. So we'll move on to discussion item. So I got an email from the chancellor's office about if we had anyone that we wanted to nominate for the chancellor's distinguished service awards. So I just want to bring that to the floor and possibly see if there's anyone in mind that we wanted to nominate. I believe it could be Sam.
Oh, sorry. Let me open the book.
Yeah, go
on. My question is, what are the requirements for being nominated?
Let's see. So the award recognizes and celebrates individuals and organizations for their outstanding commitment and service to the university. Award recipients share and are dedicated to SFU's commitment to reconciliation, education, learning, and growth, and creating an equitable, diverse, and inclusive society for all. Yeah, and nominations for youth and emerging leaders are encouraged. They also asked that if we could share this within our organization to like clubs and groups if they wanted to nominate anyone as well. So, yeah. And then nominations are due May 15th. So if that's something maybe we could promote with the clubs and yeah, Cindy. Yeah. But yeah, that was about it. Is there any
Nominations as an organization?
That's what I wanted to bring this to the floor. I personally had nothing in mind, but yeah. We could take those at this. Yeah, you could go ahead and list them if you have any.
Lori, founder of Simon Society, student here at SFU, recently won SFU's post-capital prize, something along those lines.
Okay.
One
Oh, right.
For
Yeah.
years, service.
Yeah.
Is it anyone from the community, like our SFSS staff, eligible for this?
It is based on selection criteria is that service has a significant positive impact on SFU. Of course, an organization be priced in the community and find eligibility. Instead of this award is to recognize those who have given exceptional service to SFU. Typically, recipients are community members who are not currently SFU faculty, staff, or students, but these internals may be considered under special circumstances.
Yeah. I believe the last year recipients were retired faculty members, and one of them is still currently a faculty member. So I guess they did make that exception last year. So yeah.
So it has to be corporate citizens, not exactly SFU students.
Yeah. So speak louder.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Anyone? That's it? Anyone else? Okay. Do we need a motion to nominate those people? We just okay. Okay, cool. Okay. I think that was it for the discussion. And then next, we could move in camera. Oh, yes, sorry. Go ahead.
So, past club nights have been held under the SFSS time. Last one I can remember of is the Valentine's Day party that was held in 2023, February 2023, which was held in collaboration with the forum, but considering the financial impact that it had on the events committee budget, this year I am resolving to personally organize a club night, which is supposedly monthly, but as a trial run, I want to do May 30th, 2024 as the first one.
Do you have a location in mind?
I had a verbiage for the contract for a couple of clubs. So the only club that is offering weekends right now is Barnon Club, which is located in Yaletown. which is giving us a quotation of $1,000, which would provide entry for all of our students. And that includes every liability, including security as well. So that kind of takes half the shoulder off. So I had a word with Deepthi, and she said that we can communicate it with our insurance provider, and there's not much of there's not going to be much of a difference between our already provided contract with the insurance, and since the club has their own insurance, the security falls under their liability.
Any questions? Oh, cool. Moving on to in camera. I need a mover. We should move some seconds. Be resolved to go in camera. Not for the remainder of the meeting. I'm gonna seek unanimous consent. If you wish to approve, sorry, if you need to dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion carried unanimously. I believe for this part, everyone could be in camera. Because the first item is.
Yeah, normally we don't, normally admin assistant.
Yes, admin lives. Okay, thank you.
Should technically only be the one with that specific.
Okay, so we do the. Was the first two, Reddit and ASA?
No.
Restructuring is after. Okay, so you wait outside and then beat as well. And then I think you're good. What did you say was joining us to discuss? Is she here?
Oh. We should probably put Kurt online in the breakout room.
Yes. Kurt, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room because we're gonna go into in camera and then we're gonna discuss 2 items and then I'll bring you back in once when we get to the restructuring discussion. Okay, perfect. So we're back from our in camera. I'm gonna move to go X camera. I need a mover. Rishi moves. I need a seconder. Sam seconds. Be resolved to go X camera for the remainder of the meeting. I need a move. Sorry, I'm gonna seek unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motions carried unanimously. We're gonna move to motions. I'm going to be postponing.
We've just suspended those.
Okay.
If we're doing them all as a batch, it'll make the most sense.
Okay.
Suspend.
I'm gonna move to suspend the rules to move the nominations for AVPs to the next exec meeting. And then I think that is it.
Yeah, because we didn't.
Okay, just the AVPs.
And also we can move the vice chair appointment to the next meeting.
Yes, and then we'll also move the vice chair motion to the next meeting. So we're moving those 2 to the next meeting. I need a mover. Sam moves. I need a seconder. Rishu seconds. Any discussion? Okay, seeing none, seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion is carried unanimously. So I'll move on to the first motion, which is Munchies Mondays budget. Whereas council committee vacancies are not yet filled, whereas because the current council committees are not yet filled and committee meetings have not yet been started, motions cannot be passed, whereas the VP University, with the consent of VP Events, intends to start Munchies Monday from the start of the summer semester. Be resolved to pass $1,200 from the Events Committee budget line item 817/20 for purchasing food supplies for Munchies Monday. I need a mover. So Rishi moves and a seconder. Joe seconds. Sam seconds. Okay. Sam seconds. Any discussion?
Revisit it, but was actually line. I think it was approved.
Before it was done by UA last year because VP events of last year wasn't, but it's supposed to.
Cindy?
Yeah, you're correct. So it was traditionally an event, because it really doesn't make sense to be under the VPUA portfolio. But with that being said, is this the funding for the entire term?
We are yes.
So can I recommend that because we don't have the events committee formed yet, that we approve whatever funding we need to up until the events committee convenes, and then leave it up to the committee to decide whether or not they want or how much they want to pass.
So should we pass it for 1 week?
It depends when the committee will be functional. So just say what she said up till whenever the committee's in function. So we need to amend the motion. Sam.
Just, I got a question for more information. Munchie Mondays is it bi-weekly or weekly? Traditionally weekly and traditionally $200 a week.
So we buy a lot of stuff that is.
So out of a semester, we do it 12 times a semester?
About.
Yeah.
So if you want to keep it 250 for now, per week.
Oh, that puts it 12,000 a year.
So what do you want to amend the motion to say? Sure. Sure.
So are you gonna move to postpone?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, need a mover. Second. Issue seconds. Any discussion? Seeing none, taking this to a vote, seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion is postponed. And then we have motion for office supplies. Whereas the SFSS executive kitchen were in dire need of cleaning, be it resolved to reimburse Chloe $60.82 and Sam $20.73 from the office supplies line item 720/20. I need a mover. Rishi moves and the seconder. Shatranj seconds. Any discussion? Yeah.
Guys, I might start considering censures if you guys make me clean out mold from that bridge again. Just so you know. Just one.
I think that's the previous team's work, not this team.
This isn't this teamwork. Just please, let's hold ourselves to a higher standard of decorum. Please.
Okay. I'm gonna seek unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion is carried unanimously. And then next is ABCS funding, whereas the SFSS executive was invited to Alliance of BC's student conference, whereas the conference will help equip student leaders with the skills, knowledge, and networks that they will need to succeed in their roles as change makers in BC. Be resolved to spend up to $450 from the conference line item 740/20 for C, D, and E to attend ABC's skills training conference from May 21st to May 26th. I need a mover. Was that Joe? Joe moves and the seconder. Sam seconds. Any discussion? Cindy? Correct. It's president, external, and UA. Sam?
I move to amend the motion to to strike C, D, and E and replace it with the president, vice president external, and vice president university and academic affairs.
Need a mover? Sam moves, seconder. Joe seconds. Any discussion? Seeing none, that's carried unanimously. And then, do I need to read it again?
Yes. Oh, wait, you just need to ask for unanimous consent.
I just did.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna seek to amend the current motion.
Seek unanimous consent to approve the motion on the.
Okay, seeking unanimous consent to
pass the amendment. Or
Yes, on the amendment.
Yeah.
on the amendment motion. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion's carried unanimously. I think the next one, is that the last one?
One.
Or was it the student care one?
Student care.
Okay. Whereas the SFSS president and VP internal were invited to 2024 student care conference, be resolved to spend up to $400 from the conference line item 740/20. I need a mover. Rishi moves, and the seconder, Shatron seconds. Any discussion? Seeing none, taking this to a vote, seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion's carried unanimously. I think that was the last one. Okay. There's no announcements and no notice of motions. And I think that is it. Thank you guys. We're not hoping to go this long, but I think it was worth it. Okay. So yeah, I'll move to adjournment. I need a mover.
Move.
Joe moves and the second. Sam seconds. Be resolved to adjourn the meeting at 3:12 p.m. Seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion's carried unanimously. Thank you, guys. Chloe, Bayan, thank you. We'll see you guys soon.
So, we're going to start the executive committee meeting. Bit of